lounging, son.
All right, cool. Welcome back to the Comic Lounge. My name's Ryan, and today we have another What is Weapon Ecch segment. We're here to talk about this mysterious new project that has taken place in the Cartoonist Kayfabe Ringside Seats group. And today I'm talking to Jesko Morgue. We're going to talk Weapon Ecch and get his thoughts on the project and how he landed here, dude. Welcome.
Well, happy to be here. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, dude, my pleasure. So, like I said, let's hear your thoughts. What is Weapon Ecch to you? How did you get attached to this project? And just share your thoughts with us.
Well, there's a lot of ongoing projects that are born from the Ringside Seeds group. This is one of those. So we were talking about maybe doing something like maybe X-Men related, or just to get a lot of people together and try to create or do an homage to those property. And somebody, I don't remember exactly who, but suggested Weapon Ecch, and almost immediately everybody was in. It's a great project. Barry Windsor Smith did something really great with that comic. So I think everybody was on board to try to do something to put an homage to Barry and Weapon Ecch.
What drew you to this project? Like, I mean, obviously, like, I'm assuming you have to be a fan of the original to want to even do this. But like, what was your initial thought when you heard about it and you're like, oh man, this is something I want to jump on and be a part of?
Well, I was in a part where I really wanted to do collabs and try to work with other artists. I've been doing comics since 2018, but I'm at that stage where I wanted to try to work with other people. So that was right in my alley at that time. And as you mentioned, of course, Wolverine, everybody's perfect and favorite characters. It's a character really interesting to get your hands on. So I was drawn by that, and by the pleasure of working and elaborate something all together with the Ringside Seats. I think it's really exciting. And when I chose my 5 pages, I've chose all. I tried to pick some pages with different things to stretch my skills on. And that's also part of the interest for me. It was a challenge and trying to do different things or trying to level up a little bit while working on these pages.
Okay, can you tell us which pages you chose and why you chose them? And then also, I know that you guys are able to kind of, like, you have to stick to the narrative, but you guys can kind of approach the pages differently. You don't necessarily need to compose them the same. So I want to know, like I said, why you chose the pages you chose, and how are you approaching these pages too?
Yes. Well, I have 5 pages, as I mentioned. I have 3 pages that I did more in a, let's say, religious kind of way. I choose some pages that for me made me think a lot of Jesus Christ. So you have Wolverine on the table, he's being worked on himself, and they're operating him, and he was in a cross pattern, if you want, on the bed, and it just jumped to me that it was very religious in some aspects. So I did 3 pages with that in mind. So I have 2 covers. So one of them is Jesus Christ. So you'll be able to see this. And I have 2 pages with Jesus on the table. And it's pretty much God and the angels working on him before sending him back on earth for the resurrection. So that's one thing that I did with 3 pages. And the 2 others, I went more free. I wanted to replicate a bit the feeling of a B-movie. So I went a little bit more outlaw, more dark, more violent, a little bit wacky also. So the art style is pretty much the same, but you'll see some difference there. And the themes are quite different. So one side you have Jesus, and the other one you have like a crazy beast Wolverine killing machine.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Why did you, what made you change this approach? What made you kind of like go hit it from this angle?
Well, I'm just someone who likes to experiment a lot with comics. So I didn't want to go and just redo what was there already. I wanted to take it in another way. And the outlaw pages are more are more near, I would say, to the original layouts and what is in the comics already. But the Christ one, I just wanted to have some fun with it, you know.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm definitely very excited. What is the experience been like on this project for you, collaborating with all these awesome fellow indie cartoonists in the group? I mean, a lot of awesome projects have already taken place in the group, right? I mean, like that have come out. We've had the Wizard Zine, the
Yes.
first issue. We got a second issue that we had the Image Grand Design that has come out that was also really dope. There's a couple other stuff in the work. One I'll mention that I know I'm allowed to talk about, which is the 1963 Giant Size.
Mhm.
And then there's another one that I'm not sure if I can talk about yet, but I'm gonna even jump on that one. But the energy and the passion with you guys on these projects is really evident. So I want to hear from you, like, what has your experience been like working on Weapon Egg?
Man, it's exciting. I mean, I don't know if you're part of the group for Weapon Egg, but the art has been
Oh,
it's
I know.
incredible, man. It's really inspiring. Every day, someone is posting some part of their art or the inking or a part of the stage where they are, and it's just inspiring. It's incredible. I really can't wait to have the old book in hands and read it. And for sure, I'm gonna have the original Weapon X to be able to compare what everybody did,
Hmm.
where the inspiration was, where they've taken it. So it's really exciting, man. It's one of my first maybe big project like that with a lot of people. So for me, it's been awesome.
Awesome, dude. And to your knowledge, when can we expect this? I'm assuming that by the time I'm posting this, it's gonna be up for pre-order.
Mhm.
Is all your work is done though?
No, it isn't. I'm
Okay.
still working on my last page. It's the last cover. It's the one that I'm making more outlaw, and I'm doing great on as we speak in my computer. Something I'm not hyper familiar with. I've been beginning to do some covers recently, so I wanted to tackle that challenge also with that piece. And I think it's going to be great. If you want, I can show you the inked drawing without the colors
Yeah, let's do it, dude.
right here. Give me one moment. So I don't know if you see it.
That's dope. Yeah, I like.
That's the cover where you have Wolverine from the side, who have the doctor there and the claws in the hand as he's in fire. I want to change that POV for us to be the doctor being taken by Wolverine. So that's what I'm working on right now. The four other pages are sent already. They're done.
Oh man, awesome. Well, I mean, I'm definitely excited to get that book in hand, much like yourself.
Yes.
I think everybody listening, watching, all the links should be down below for the pre-order by the time this video is live. Check it out, man. Make sure you guys check out the Cartoonist Kayfabe Ringside Seats group. There's a lot of dope cartoonists in there that you guys should all be aware of. A lot of dope projects coming out from there. So I'm very excited. I think that first of all, that cover was dope. So
Thank you, Ryan.
I can't wait to see what else you got in the book. Before we jump out of here, if you could share a couple last words on the book, get people excited, why you think everybody should be picking this book up, and then also share where we can find you online, all your social media profiles, and I'm going to drop those links down below too.
Well, I'm easier to find on Facebook, quite honestly. I have an Instagram account at Jesko Morgue, but I don't use it quite yet often. I have to work on this for sure. But at the moment, the easiest way would be through Facebook. I have a page where I show up my comics and things like that. And I am in there. So if you want to just say hello or come and see me and talk about comics, I'm ready for that. And well, I think it's self-evident. It's obvious. You're gonna want to pick up that book because first it's Wolverine, but the the energy, the passion that is going into that recreation is quite astounding. And as I've mentioned before, the art I saw right now is just incredible. There's things like in that book that's going to be really inspiring, and I think that's going to surprise some people. We have people who stick more to the story and characters, but we have other people who go in a more crazy way. So I think it's going to be a pick up, a book to pick up for sure. It's going to be really interesting and really crazy experience, I think.
Yeah, I mean, and I agree with everything you just said. Pick up the book, follow Jesko on his social media. Make sure you go support his work. Got some comic books, like you said before we started recording. Got some stuff you're gonna be working on, and I look forward to us chatting again, dude. When we can talk some more of the stuff you got coming out.
Great. I have something in Wizard too, so keep an eye open for that also.
All right, cool, man. Well, thanks. Let's do this again soon.
Thank you, Ryan. Have a nice day.